Hey everybody, how's it going? This is 3 Points Dave, the newest member of Beer League Heroes. My thoughts on tonight's game. I'm not going to do my whole 3 point segment tonight because there's no 3 points for it. The Oilers were brutal tonight. There was a tad bit of effort with about 5 minutes to go in the second, and that's really got to stop. I'm not impressed at all by their effort, and I'm not going to call him out because he is a good player. But Taylor Hall saying that there was effort tonight, give your head a shake. There was no effort tonight. There was absolutely nothing. The team, they started out good. They started out, they were getting pucks in deep, all that, but then they just fell apart. Ottawa stepped it up, and, Ottawa's in the playoff race. And we were there earlier at one point in the season. We were in 8th place at one point. But the team fell apart. And this has to stop. There's no effort in half of these games, but not only that, the team just isn't good enough. And they need to make a lot of major changes to this roster because I just seen a tweet on Twitter there. Todd McClellan said that, he's worried about the spirit of the team. I agree with him. You know what? This is absolute crap. This team is severely broken, battered, and hurt. And it's the stupid turnovers at the blue line. It's the lazy giveaways. It's the lazy backchecking. All these little things, just all these little things. This is why we're a losing team. It's the defensive woes of the hockey club. The like I said, the lazy backchecking. There's a lot of little things wrong with this team. Our defense really is not very good. Yes, our defense is young, but that's why we got to get, two at least solid top 4 guys. That way you can have a guy like Darnell Nurse play in the minors, develop. Follow the Detroit model, right? Have him play, 125 games in the American League, then come up here when he's overripe. So I agree with what Rob Brown is saying from 6:30 Ched's overtime open line with Reed Wilkins. And there's one guy that called in. I was just listening to it tonight, and he says that there may be 2 or 3 guys away. And Brownie kind of chuckles, and frankly, I agree with him. We're more like 7 or 8. Because we don't have a third line. You're not going to keep Ryan Nugent-Hopkins as a third line center. You can't do that in a cap system. So people need to stop saying to keep Nuge as a third line center. You're not going to do that. You're not going to be able to pay him $6+ million, and he's not going to take a pay cut. Tell you that right now. People like money. He's not going to take a pay cut. So in the end, him and Nuge are going to be dealt because that's just the way it goes in a cap system. You're not going to have Nuge as your third line center. What they got to do is they got to package up Nuge with somebody and Ebbs with somebody. My guess is Ebbs goes first toward the draft for a right shot, hopefully puck mover. If not, there's been rumors about Hamonic. That would work well too, right? And then you'd have Nuge packaged up in a deal to bring over another defender, right? But we got to see what we pick first. Because if we pick in the top 3, I don't think they're trading that pick. They're going to either go for Jesse Puljujärvi out of Finland or Patrick Laine out of Finland. And they're both 6'4", 200-pound left-right wingers, so to speak, kind of thing, right? And they both shoot right, and they've got size, and they've got skill. So, if we pick one of those guys, goodbye Eberle. It's that simple. This team has to be harder to play against. They've got to be more physical, and I don't mean run a guy through the boards. Be hard on the puck, support the puck, be aggressive, be in their face. This is why you look at a team like LA. When they won their 2 cups, they're in your face. They're forechecking hard. They're playing 60 minutes. You look at Chicago, 3 cups in 6 years. They're in your face. They're aggressive. They're on the puck all the time. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not saying when I say we need size and physicality, I'm not saying to plow the guy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got to be hard on the puck. You got to be physical with the puck. You can't let the guy just take you off of it. Too many times, provided he's skilled and he puts points up. So that I'll give him. But too many times I see Jordan Eberle, he's going down the one of the wide sides of the ice, one of the wings, and he gets knocked off the puck, boom, he's done. Like that. That's what I mean. The team needs more size up front. The team needs to be more aggressive. The team needs, you don't want to take away from the skilled side of the team. And I don't think with the likes of Taylor Hall, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, even as far as Clefbaum and Darnell Nurse, even Brandon Davidson, if you want to even go extreme. I don't see the skilled side of our team going away. But god damn it, guys, we need size. We need size and we need a little bit of physicality because I'm getting a little sick and tired of seeing Teddy Purcell and Benoit Pouliot. I'm not throwing a hit, mind you, but Purcell was a tiny bit physical tonight. So that was cool. Justin Schultz, I don't know. You know what? I don't know about him. He at one point he was a good defenseman in his rookie year. Then we brought in Dallas Eakins, and since then, he's went his confidence went in the tubes. The Oilers fans were booing him tonight. I don't necessarily agree with the booing, but I do understand the fans doing it. It's the frustration because there was so much expectation on this guy coming out of I think it went to Wisconsin University or something. I think it was Wisconsin he came out of, and I mean there was just so much expectation on this guy, and he just makes stupid plays. He's not physical or anything, and I think a change of scenery will really benefit him if we can trade him. He's got a 3.9 cap hit, and that's going to be tough for a player of his ilk. He's not very good with our team, and quite frankly, I don't see a playoff team looking at him and saying, ooh, I want him. I don't see that. So if we don't trade Justin Schultz, I see the waiver wire for him and Bakersfield the rest of the year. But like I said, reiterating, we got to get bigger up front, and that's why I still say that I see RNH and Eberle, both of them possibly being dealt by the end of the year. After we find out where we draft kind of thing. And, like I said, I don't have 3 points tonight because there's no 3 points. The only point I can really point out is that Brian Davidson was good all over again tonight. So, anywho, glad to be with the site. My name again is 3 Points Dave. And I'm looking forward to posting more video logs, and I'm looking forward to blogging with Walter and Chris and Mika and everybody else involved with the site. So, cheers. If you want to see anything else, and go read more blogs and some really, really cool stuff that we're covering with the Oilers, check out beerleagueheroes.com. You'll like it. Have a good night.